All right, welcome back to Better Kansas City. Now, you know the old adage, don't put all your eggs in one basket. We've all heard that, of course. Now, the same can be said for social media. We have social media strategist Alex Greenwood here to explain. Now, lots of different social media channels out there that we're all using. It still seems everybody is known on Facebook. You got your Twitter, you got your Instagram, you got a slew of other ones. With my business, should I be using every single one of those platforms?
No, you don't have time.
Okay.
You don't, do you?
No, you know it. We are to maintain our social media accounts here at the station, and it's a little time consuming to do all that stuff. Plus, do all the stuff for on air and everything, you know. So
yeah, exactly. So what I tell my clients all the time is get really good at one, and then have a strong backup that you're pretty good at, and that maybe doesn't necessarily have as big a following, but you can kind of cross promote and build those two up. A couple is really good.
Is there a way that you, for your clients, you kind of look at their business model and then you say, I think Facebook would work better for you than Twitter, or for you, Instagram would work better, but Snapchat for you? Yeah,
particularly if they're retail and you want to show off your goods, Instagram, it really can't be beat, Facebook would be second behind that. Snapchat, it just depends on your market. To me, that's a really niche channel.
And you see how much Snapchat's kind of fallen here recently too, and Instagram has just been on the rise steadily here ever since, it seems like, right?
Some would say Instagram got really creative with Snapchat.
Yeah, kind of like, not stole, but maybe borrow, but maybe stole it too, I don't know. So, but anyway, yeah. Okay, well then, let's talk a little bit about outages. We saw, I think it was just last week or 2 weeks ago, it was a big deal. Facebook was down for 2 hours in the morning, and we might have actually gotten things done.
Well, that's a great point. Facebook and Instagram all over the place technically were out for almost 10 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so what happens to people who are a social media influencer or maybe they're scheduling an event on social media during that time? What do you do? And if all you have, all your eggs, your Easter eggs basket here, if you have them all in one basket of Instagram, how do you tell the folks when Instagram's down, well, we'll reschedule, or don't be mad at me, it wasn't me. So what I like to do is have a backup, and I tell people that all the time. If you're just on Instagram, just bear in mind though, Facebook's not a good backup for Instagram because they're owned by the same
company,
platform. So have a Twitter account handy and make sure your people know about it. Cross promote, as I said earlier. Let them know. That way, if they can't find Instagram, can't get there, maybe Twitter's working, and you can say, hey, we'll reschedule.
Is old school email still useful then?
Email. People hate email these days, but if you've got an email list, it's a crime to not keep up with it. I tell my clients, touch base with people at least once a month with email and keep that list, because what if Instagram and Facebook just went away one day? What if they sold it and closed it or whatever? What are you going to do
Mark Zuckerberg decided to cash out. He's like, I need my billions of dollars.
Yeah, he just stands up and goes, I'm out, So that's what I'd say.
Okay, so still keep those lists current. Like you said, still use them about every month or so, you say?
Yeah, I try to touch people about once a month in my email. I don't want to bother people with email. I get too much email. I don't like email that much, but I don't want to lose touch with these people if something happens.
And then is there a good website that you can use to check on outages with the different platforms?
I recommend Down Detector is a good one. That way you can find out if it's you or the whole world.
Or them, yeah.
Right, because sometimes you're just looking and it's maybe you need to reboot your phone or your app's crashed or something like that. Always check something like Down Detector, and there's some other ones you can Google around to find one that's useful.
Okay, and then what about just taking a break, maybe just pushing it off a little bit and then trying it again? I mean, we talked about taking like a bigger break from social media before, but
you and I always talk about this, right? And and here I am, a strategist, and I push social media. I want people to use it, but I'm also the first one to say take a break. And when an outage happens, and I find out it's there, I can't fix the outage.
No, you can't do anything with it. So
what I'm going to do is, like you said earlier, I'm going to go get some stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about this particular aspect of my job.
I mean, I just remember, when Facebook first came out, it seems like people were spending so much time on it, and it was really looked down upon in the workplace. And now it's kind of just becomes a part of the workplace. You're expected to be on it because that's the way you're communicating with potential clients or current clients and maintaining relationships that way,
It's such a funny thing. I hadn't even thought about it that way, because it used to be a dirty little secret if you were looking at Facebook at work, and now,
But now it's like, hey, everybody does it, you're going to do it anyway, and you might be getting new business from it.
Exactly.
So there you go. Well, Alex, we do appreciate your time here today. Thank you very much for your expertise.
Always a pleasure.
When it comes to social media. All right.